Hello students, welcome to the session. I am Mr. M.H. Mota, Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering. This session is on the roofs of the building. The outcome of this session. At the end of this session, you will be in a position to understand various aspects of roof of buildings and various technical terms associated with it. So let's start learning. What is roof? A roof may be defined as a covering provided over the top of building with a view to keep out rain, snow, sunlight and wind, and to protect the building from the adverse effect of these elements. So roof from top protects the building from all the adverse effect of the natural elements like rain, snow, sunlight and wind. Along with this, they also play a major role in providing aesthetic look to the building. The roof is always giving a building very good look if that has been carefully designed for that specific purpose. Now the requirement. A well-planned roof should satisfy the following requirements. It should structurally sound and strong enough to carry the anticipated dead load, wind load and live load. Generally, these are the different kinds of loading to which a roof is exposed. The roof must be strong enough to bear its own load, which is generally termed as dead load. Along with that, the roof also exposed to wind loads. This load might be positive or negative in nature. It depends on the pattern of wind and the slope of the roof. Along with that, it is also exposed to a live load. Live load means the moving load. If a roof is a flat in nature and it has got an axis, then users generally use the roof as an terrace. So that particular roof should be structurally sound to support all these kind of live loading. In case of sloped roof or curved roof, generally such kind of access is not there. But still that particular load might be there, particularly in case of the repair work. So that particular roof should be strong enough to bear all such kind of loading. The roof should be durable against adverse effect of elements like rain, snow, sun, wind, etc. because these natural agencies are generally try to impact the nature and the strength of the roof. So roof should be durable, strong enough to fight against all the adverse effect of such elements. It should have sufficient waterproofing and drainage provisions. It also should provide the desired insulation against heat. It should provide the desired insulation against sound too. So let's understand now the classification of roof. Generally, from the nature of roof, the roofs are classified as pitched roof or sloped roof. Second class is flat or terraced roof and third class is curved roof. So this picture is representing the sloped roofs. These are the roofs with certain inclination with horizontal direction. They generally results in providing a very good aesthetic look to the building. They are more desirable particularly where the rainfall is high and the expectation from the roof is to drain out the water in the form of rainwater to which it has been exposed. Second is the flat roof or terraced roof. This particular picture represents the terraced roof. This is the most common type of roof used worldwide. And third is the curved roof where the roof is curved in nature. Now let's try to understand different types of subclasses based upon their nature. So type of pitched roof includes lean-to roof, coupled roof, couple close roof, polar roof, scissors roof, king post roof truss, queen post roof truss, Mansard roof truss, and composite roof truss. The flat roofs are generally subdivided as mud terrace roofing, brick jelly for Madras terrace roofing, Mud-phuska terracing with tile painting, lime concrete terracing, and lime concrete terracing with tile paving. The different advantages claimed by the flat roof includes that it can be conveniently used as terrace for playing, gardening or sleeping purpose, which is not possible in case of sloped roof. It is easy to tender, flat roof, fire resistant. It avoids the enclosure of triangular space, which is a very common in case of sloped roof. It has got good insulating properties as compared to the sloped roof because of the lesser area. It is simple in construction and architecturally suitable. It needs lesser area of roofing material than the sloped roof. While the disadvantages claimed by the flat roofs are its span is restricted, its self-weight is considerable, which makes the construction more expensive. The flat roof are exposed to sun and are subjected to violent temperature changes as compared to the sloped roof. It even rather present more chances of leakage because it is very difficult to drain out the water which might be accumulating because of the flatter surface of such kind of roof. Initial cost of such roof might be more in certain cases. Third is the curved roof. The curved roofs can either have uniformly curved surface across the span of the roof or small curved elements instead of sharp edges. Some variations of curved roof includes old Gothic curved roof, curved transition curved roof, cranked ridge roof, bull nose roof, and 180-degree double vault. So these are the different subclasses of the roof. Now let's try to understand the different technical terms used in a roof construction. First is span. The clear distance between the support of an arch beam or a roof truss is called the span of the roof. Second is rise of roof. This particular term is used only in case of either curved or the sloped roof. This is not applicable terminology for flat roof. So rise of roof means the vertical distance between the wall plate and the top of ridge. The pitch of roof is the inclination of the sides of a roof to the horizontal. Next are the eaves. The lower edges of the inclined roof surface or pitched roof is called eaves. Ridge is the apex of the angle formed by the termination of the inclined surface at the slope, while ridge piece or ridge beam is the horizontal timber piece provided at the apex of roof truss. So these particular figures are helpful for understanding these terms. So this particular element represents the eaves. This is the ridge piece, which is the apex of the roof truss or the inclined roof, and the total a piece or a ridge tile which is provided at the top is called ridge piece, is the timber piece provided at the apex of roof truss. So is somewhere here. Valley. The acute angle or a gutter formed by the intersection of two slopes in a pitched roof is called valley. The hip is the region formed by the intersection of two sloped surfaces having an exterior angle greater than 180, while the hipped end is the sloped triangular surface formed at the end of the roof. So this particular line represents valley. It is an acute angle or a gutter formed by the intersection of two sloped or the pitch roof. So this is one surface and this is another, and this particular intersection is resulting in the formation of valley. While very similar kind of thing has happened here too, but here the sloped surfaces are such that the angle is more than 180. So this is hip, and this is called the hip end. Gable, the triangular portion of the end wall of a sloped roof formed by continuing end of wall up within the roof. So this yellow part represents the gable. Verge, the edge of the sheet, slits or tiles projecting beyond the gable end are called verge. So here you will find that this particular roofing is projecting beyond this particular wall. So this is called verge. Then barge board. Barge board is a timber board used to hold the common rafter forming the verge. Well, the eaves board are the wooden planks fixed along the eaves connecting the feet of common rafter. So this particular figure represents the barge board, which is the timber board used to hold the common rafter. Common rafter is a part of a roof truss, while this particular end represents the eaves board. Purlins, horizontal member of wood or steel used to support common rafters, is called purlin. Well, cleats are the short sections of wood or steel nailed, screwed or bolted to the rafter of the truss for supporting the purlin. So here you will find that this particular part represents the purlin. They are generally placed perpendicular to the roof truss, while the block used here is called the cleat, which is used for the support to this purlin and connecting it with the roof truss. So these are the purlin cleats. Purlin cleats are provided only above the roof truss. Wall plates. These are the timber pieces, or in few cases even the concrete or steel pieces, which are provided over top of stone or brick wall for the purpose of fixing the feet of the common rafter. While template is a block of a stone or concrete provided under the end of a tie beam to spread the load from a roof over a large area of the bearing. So this particular represents the wall plate here and here. Hip rafters. The rafters which forms the hip of the sloped roof. They also received the end of purlins and jack rafters. Jack rafters are the rafters shorter in length which extend from hip or valley to the eaves, while valley rafter are the rafters provided at the top to support the valley gutter. Here you will find that this is a ridge of a roof on which a ridge board is provided, while this represents the hip rafter. And at the end, these are the jack rafters, while this particular line represents the valley rafter. Next is the post plate. This is similar to wall plate with the difference that it runs continuous parallel to the face of the wall over post and supports the rafter at their feet. Battens are the small scanting which are nailed to the rafters for the laying tiles over the sloped roof, while boarding are something which act similar to buttons and aid to common rafter falling roofing material above. So this particular are the battens. This is the rafter, and on these battens generally the roofing tiles are laid. So that's it for this session. Let's meet in next session for more